Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushua Bahashem Rakakadash for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And here you have a brawl, that happened in the pizza shop in Philly. You see Jake, these 2/3 boogers, doing what they do best. This is something I can't wrap my head around, but then I can kind of, because here you have the Lord having compassion on his people by having men set up and to come out to teach them the right way, to teach them how to come back to their power, how to come back to their father. But these niggas would rather be niggas in America, man. It's clear. It's very clear why the Lord has a 2/3 party that he's going to, crash. He's gonna burn these these boogers, man, these hood boogers. Right? Because they don't respect each other, but they be the first ones to say love everybody, man. I don't hate nobody, I love everybody, but yet every chance you get, you looking to take your own people's head off, man. You're only tough when it come to your own people. Right? You can't have a group of niggas in the same place too long. Right? You can't. Because things like this are going to happen, as you're going to see. Right? Things like this are going to happen. These things like this are going to transpire, man. This is why you have this movement of black fatigue going around, where everybody is just hating being around you niggas, man. Me personally, I can't stand you niggas, and I understand why the Lord's going to fry you niggas, man. Right? I understand. So the Lord is fixing to do a great judgment among you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you Israelites. Because you hard-headed, man. And you don't get it. Let me read this one and then we're going to play it. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 22. It says, "Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept." Right? Who's the grape? The grape is the elect. The grape is the 1/3 that the Lord is going to save, man. The multitude that's going to perish, that was born in vain, is the 2/3. Right? They gotta go, man. They just gotta go because they wicked as all hell. This is what they want to do, man. This is what they're happy with. They're happy with being niggas in America. Right? So let's play this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, the elect be edified. Shalom. Let me play it. Okay.
And then also in Gloucester County, police are asking for help identifying 2 people involved in a wild brawl at a Domino's near Rowan University.
Karen.
And it's been making the rounds on social media.
That's for sure. They have it in Glassboro?
You got it. Yeah, and everyone's been talking about it because you can see it all over your.
And Jake, you just helped this devil push a narrative on the Israelites, man. You 2/3, man. You help this devil, man, push a narrative to out the rest of the world to see, so-called Negroes in a bad light. Right? You can't contain yourself, man. You can't control yourself. You just gotta be niggas.
social media feed. So early in the hours of Saturday morning, the pizza place is packed. It's in the overnight hours. Here's the surveillance video of what's unfolding inside. Well, here's first the outside to show you where it is. You can clearly see it's over by the campus. So, late night after Halloween, and then some people still have masks. Then here's some of the melee that, happens. The kids have their phones there, pushing and shoving. Then the police come to try to get the situation under control. And at the bottom of your screen, you can see those are the guys, and they're throwing the chair at a police officer, and not only they hit one of them in the back of the head. See them picking it up right there? You can see that blue shirt and the other, the gray one, they go out of frame a little bit and then they're running away. So that infuriated clearly the officers who were trying to get the situation under control. Here's witnesses.
There was so much chaos up there. There was just a bunch of people throwing punches at each other, even at my coworkers. All I saw was one girl turn around and just deck another.
And this is all they do, man. They'll do shit like this and then pull out their phones and record it and go live. We live, y'all. Right? It's crazy in here. This and that. Just straight nigga behavior, man. Everything is a joke and games until it's not. And the Lord gonna show you niggas, you rebellious, wicked, 2/3 niggas, his judgment, man. Right? He gonna show you. Let's get sick at 2 Timothy. Right? This 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. It says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Right? So these niggas are just going to get worse. As time go on, things are going to get worse. And the youth, these young Jakes, they all cooked, man. Jake is cooked in America, man. Right? These young Jakes have completely lost their minds. When you get them together like this, all they want to do is fight, right? Cause a racket, all of that, man. This is in Ecclesiasticus, Sirach chapter 26, verse 5. It says, there be 3 things that my heart feareth, and for the 4th, I was so afraid. The slander of a city. When you hear people say, yo, don't go over there, man. Don't go to that city, man. It's not gonna be good for you. You go to that city, man. Them dudes don't play over there. Right? It says the gathering together of an unruly multitude. And that's what this is, man. An unruly multitude. A gathering of an unruly multitude, man. Right? It says, and a false accusation. All these are worse than death, man. So this right here is worse than death. Right? Look at how these niggas is acting, man. Like animals.
Other girl in the face. Out of nowhere, I look to my left, there is a chair just flying right down this hallway.
And again, it hit one of the officers in the back of the head as they're trying to bring control to the situation. If you know who those 2 suspects are, and I believe we also have some of the isolated of the stills, so you can get a good look at their faces, of who they are. It's also on our website, certainly, of who exactly those suspects are. If you know, please call police.
Very clear surveillance video for sure. All right, Karen. 7:13.
And Esau love it, man, because this helps his agenda. This helps his agenda, man. Right? Look at him. Look at Jake. Just crazy, man. Bugged out. Right? Complete demons out here, man. So this is the multitude that was born in vain. These are the evil men that wax worse and worse, right? And the Lord's going to do away with them, man. Because a lot of these young Jakes, man, they They were just made to be destroyed, man. Just like Esau, This is Isaiah chapter 6, and I'm going to start at 8. It says, also I heard a voice from the Lord saying, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Then said I, here I am, send me. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. And all of these, most of these jakes in this video right here, they know the Israelites. They heard the word before, right? You can't escape the Israelites, man. We all over social media. We on every corner, mainly every corner in every major city. Philadelphia is a major city. You got camps all throughout Philly, right? So these young jakes, they all heard the word, man, right? But the Lord said, what? He said, and he said, go and tell this people that they are Israelites. Tell them that they are the chosen people. Tell them to repent and get right. And he said, what? Hear ye indeed, but understand not. They don't understand it. They'll buck up at it. They'll scoff and they'll mock at it. It says, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy. Yeah, so they won't listen. They won't get it. And shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. So the Lord saying, make the ears on this people deaf, meaning make them deaf, make them blind, make them not to see or hear this gospel or what's really going on in the earth. So then Isaiah said, what? Then said I, Lord, how long? And he said, and he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. So the Lord is thirsting to destroy 2/3 of our people, man, because they're not going to repent. They're going to be niggas like this, fighting, being wild, murdering each other, robbing each other, killing each other, all things under the sun that's wicked. 2/3 are going to do to their own people, man. Right? And they're not going to get it, man. Because most of these kids, they come from single mother households. Most of them. They don't know what it is to have any kind of authority over them, right? Meaning a man, a father figure, right? And we understand it's due to the curses, but at some point, you got to come up out of this shit, man. And 2/3 of our people, they do not want to come out of that. They don't want to come out of that, man. Right? So from there, let's go to Ezekiel. It's going to be my last one. We're going to shut it down. Ezekiel 22 and verse 17. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, right? Salakia. Let me play it a little bit. Salakia, let me do something real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 17. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, right, son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross, right? It says, all they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver, man. Yeah, that dirt that covers utensils and certain things. So that way you wouldn't see that shine, man. So the Lord is calling 2/3 of our people that dirt, man, that dust, right? It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because ye are all become dross, because therefore I will, Salakia, behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin, unto the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it, man, to melt it. So will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. How are 2/3 going to be melted when the missiles hit America, man? Because World War III is right around the corner, right? That's how these 2/3 niggas is going to be melted. It says, yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you. And these niggas ain't seen nothing yet, right? They ain't seen what the Lord can do, man. Nobody respects the Lord because, half of them, they don't even believe in the Lord. They say they do, but they really don't believe. Because if you believed in the Lord, you really believed in the Lord, you would fear the Lord, man. You wouldn't be out like this. Right? So shit gonna get real crazy. Shit gonna get real crazy for Jake real soon. Right? Real crazy real soon for Jake, man. So, yeah, man. I'm gonna leave it here. The point is made. You see Jake just unruly as he want to be. And I ain't going to feel sorry. I'm not going to shed one tear because the Lord said, shed not a tear or pray for this people, man. Because they had a chance to repent. They had a chance to get right. But they chose the latter, man. They chose to be wicked. They chose to stay wicked. So, hey, man, good written. Look at that, man. Just like monkeys in a goddamn zoo, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna stop it there. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, willing the elect was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shem Yahushua. Hey, man, to the next lesson. We'll see. Shalom.
Very clear surveillance video for sure. All right, Karen. 7:13.